Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is an organizational video, but it's also an introduction to my new filming area, and it's in my basement. So a couple months ago, my husband and I decided we needed to get our basement organized. Some of that was prompted on by a small flood we had in our basement after our electricity went off and our sump pump stopped working. So therefore, we got some water in the basement. Nothing bad, but it did ruin some carpet that we had just laying down there. So we needed to get it organized and we needed to get it cleaned. And I've been struggling with having everything up in my bedroom with the lights and everything that you need to film a video. So I've been wanting to find a place, and we live in a relatively small house. So I needed to have an area that would kind of be out of the way, and the basement seemed to work. So I'm hoping it works. We'll see. I'm not going to not film up in my bedroom. I'm definitely going to do that. Sometimes it's natural lighting up there, and so for makeup videos, beauty videos, it does make sense for me to be upstairs for those. But this just gives me another place to actually store stuff and also to do some filming. So I'm going to show you guys what we did to transform this area. My husband actually made the wall that's behind me, and because we have just cinder block walls, so he made a shiplap wall behind me. So let me take you through first how it looked before. So I just sped this whole thing up because we don't need to see every nook and cranny, but you can see there's a lot of mold down here. It's very cluttered. The pool table and the air hockey table we actually got rid of. We gave it away. We have this universal set, and all the stuff is up on tables because of the flood we had. It's up on tables to get everything out of the way. So I have some albums. Those ended up upstairs, obviously. They should not be in the basement. But the amount of junk we had was less than most people, I get. But it was definitely more than we wanted. So we needed to go through this thing, sort it, get rid of the things we didn't want anymore, and keep the things that we actually do want, and then figure out where everything was going to go in the end. As you can see, it was pretty rough. All right, so this is our in-between. We've cleaned out this whole corner area just to get rid of all the carpet. And as you can see, we've got dreadful mold. All the stuff has been put on shelves and things. We're still going through this whole area here. Over here, we made different piles. This is the part that's just hard, but it's easier if you separate it. These piles are the keep. And yes, I want all those mason jars. I might go through them more later. This is our sell, or eventually probably donate, but hopefully sell some, including the table in the back. So we put stuff underneath. It's such a big task. I see why people put it off, because it's not fun. So after we got everything organized, the next thing to do was to start painting. One thing that was a struggle was the fact that we had mold on the walls, and we needed to negate those, or actually stop the mold spores from growing. So we got this product at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those, and we sprayed it on all the areas that were moldy, which was very much closer to the French drain area, and just let that do its magic. It does not get rid of the color, but what it claims is that it will stop the mold from growing. So we did that along the entire walls that were bad. We scraped the walls, so obviously any areas that needed to get scraped and sanded, we did all that, and prepped the walls and the floor for paint. Then we went ahead and we got paint specifically made for painting concrete and outdoor kind of paint that can handle being wet, because our cinder block walls are definitely moist because this is not a dry basement. We definitely have water coming in here quite often along the French drain and stuff, not actually in the basement, but unless our electricity goes off like it did. So we definitely had to, how many times can I say definitely? Really? We had to get rid of all the areas that were bad, and so then we started painting. We painted the walls first, and my husband and my son basically did those walls. And what a difference paint makes. I am always amazed. If you want to refresh a room, all you have to do is paint it. It is amazing to me, and it's instantaneous. I love it. We have painted the walls. Everything is off to the right. Here, let me pan over here. Oh my goodness, it's such a mess over there. We've cleared off half of our stuff, and it's all over on the left side because our next step is to paint the floor, which is what my husband is doing there. So we started there. We're doing a gray, like a silvery kind of gray for the floor. And the walls, they actually have kind of a blue tint, but it's actually just a lighter gray. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys another update. We have painted the left side, as you can see, and all of the junk is now on the left side. Oh my goodness. And we've painted the edge, but now we have to do this side. He's going to use this board right here, and he's going to build another one on top of that, and I want it to look like faux shiplap. So this panel we got at, I think, Home Depot. It was like $19, something like that, a panel. He bought the wrong one, but I think we're gonna go with it. It's very rough, as you can see. I'm gonna paint it white. And the shiplap, like these things, I don't know, divisions, I don't know what they're called, are really thick. So I'm hoping it looks good because I'd rather not return it. So the wall is built and it's looking good. It's very big, it's huge. But I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look good. I can't wait to paint it. So next, after everything was painted and everything was ready to be put back in, now it was a matter of figuring out the layout and where we were going to put everything and how much space I had to deal with for doing a filming area and all the other areas in my basement. In the end, what I wanted to create was obviously a filming area. We have a small pantry, as you guys saw. We also have a freezer. I wanted a small area. Eventually, I want to get a TV. So down here, just a smaller one, not a huge one, just so like if my daughter has a couple friends over, they can sit down here and watch something on Netflix or something, or Amazon. So I wanted to do that, and I had 2 chairs already. We bought new furniture up in our living room, and I had these 2 kind of ugly chairs, but they still work, that we brought down here. So I wanted that area. We have the universal that I needed to find, and then of course storage. So it was a challenge because this is not a very big basement because I don't live in a big house. So we went to organizing. I'm so happy how it turned out. I want to show you guys the whole different areas and how it's laid out. And then I'll show you the whole filming area behind me. So as we're looking out from my filming area, here's my light and stuff. I'm going to go out here. We have a treadmill right there next to the staircase, and then those shelves of our little pantry area at the bottom of the stairs is right there. So here's the staircase going up to our upstairs. So this is our little seating area. I got this rug at Target. I really liked how it kind of tied in the grays. It's really hard to tell. Maybe I can get it closer. There we go. There's some grays and some tans in it, and it went well with these chairs. And these chairs they're really on their last leg. They're hideous, but they're okay for now. We have a freezer there and a dehumidifier. You might be able to hear the freezer going. I can't obviously turn that off. I want to put a TV right there so that, you know, like I said, my daughter can bring friends over. I plan on putting some blankets in the basket there. I just haven't done that yet. Obviously some chairs. Here's the universal where we put it. It works great right there. Well, I should say it should work great. I haven't used it yet. So sump pump, very attractive. We do have one window. You can see out there, that's our patio area. And then if I go over here, this is our whole storage area. The entire thing is just that one area right there. So we whittled down all our storage down to just this area. And what I did is I kind of made a little lane of shelving. I got these shelves probably at Lowe's or Home Depot or something. This is my area of just decorating, like some things that I might transition things out upstairs. This is that area, and also for parties. So if I have, big things of water or something I want to put with ice, it goes up there. In here is just, again, things for parties, decorations to switch out, more things for parties, so chalkboards and things like that are in there. Down here is mason jars, and I have a lot of them because I use mason jars for a lot of storage and for parties and things. So I always have mason jars. I'll always have them. Okay, in here is just storage. All of it is storage. A tent we use, our luggage, Christmas, everything, and some containers that I'm not using now but may in the future. So this is what the filming area looks like from a distance, all set up. And I have just a table there. Sometimes I film just close-up things on the marble. So as I come over here, you can see from a distance, this is with all the lights on. And usually my phone sits right here. So from a distance, you can see how all the lights just light up that whole area. Obviously, real light or natural light is far better for filming, but this is a good second with all the different lights that I use. I painted it up. Let me get close so you guys can see how it looks up close. It's very rough still, but the paint made it look so much better, obviously, and I just used regular latex paint to paint it. I had to sand it several times before I painted it, but it was pretty easy to do, and it came out really, really good. I bought this shelving thing at Walmart, and it was only $76. It was such a good price. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of vlog style on how my lights are set up here and how I do my filming area. As you can see, there's the wall, and there's the top of it, and that's what's behind me. So I have one light that's right there, and then I have another big light, a square one there. I know I'm blinding you. Here's my ring light. I'm gonna go in circles. Another square light, another light right there. I got this one and the other small one at Amazon. Let me show you where I got everything behind me. The bird picture and the prey picture, I have my glasses in my hand, the prey picture behind me, those are both from Home Goods or Marshall's. No, they're from Marshall's, but I got those recently. The shelf that it sits on, I got that at Michael's. The blue candle there is from the candle store in the mall. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. I forget the name of the store. The little picture is from IKEA. The little, this one right there. Picture, not picture, but picture. The candle, the white candle holder is from IKEA, and the glass one, I have no clue. I've had it for a while. Some of this stuff I've had for a while, so I just repurposed it in my house, other places. The plant there, which is very much fake, obviously it's in a basement so it can't grow, is from Marshall's, and I love that dusty kind of green kind of plant. I just love that. If you guys have any questions about what we did, if I didn't explain something really well, if it's something, if you are a creator and want to recreate a wall behind you cheaply, you can do that. Obviously I could have done a tarp or a sheet or something behind me. I just really wanted it to look like a room instead of just a blank wall behind me. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in next week's video. God bless.